It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the Ravens, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next on EA Sports.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The motion man here is McClure. They run on the jet sweep. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll turn and hand this one off. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. they'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on. He's gonna look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Flowers with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. No motion over Flowers. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On play action, Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Here we go. Check. Unlock right.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 42. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the Ravens 28.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jamin Davis there to make the play. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
On the return, here's Sims. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Ravens offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He runs with it. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Keep it in the air, here's Daniels. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing again, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air again is Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point try by Bass. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With this match, the score, Commanders 14, Ravens 10.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. Desmond Ridder has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. The Cards locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Ravens offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One of the tight ends in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll look to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down. They'll stay on the ground. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Back to the ground after the penalty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stick with him again.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways.
He's got his big tight end. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Pass's kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. keep it on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles and a timeout. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now, faking the give. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They'll run here. Low. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A run with Barkley.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Barkley. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. It's the tight end likely in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
That's interference. Defense.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A huge play there in overtime. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the air one more time. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it is a win here for the visitors. The